chance, then I'd crash and burn. Kick back, wait for the dopamine. I do my best, but I never learn. Good God, what was the point in all the trouble? If I had any more doubts, I'd take you down. Good luck, there's never enough left in the bottle. If I had any more doubts, I'd take you down. If I had any more doubts, I'd take you down. If I had any more doubts, I'd take you down, 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 down. Good God, what was the point in all the trouble? If I had any more doubts, I'd take you down. Good luck, there's never enough left in the bottle. If I had any more doubts, I'd take you down. Keep calm, what's that supposed to mean? If I had the chance, then I'd crash and burn. Kick back, wait for the dopamine. I do my best, but I never learn. Good God, what was the point in all the trouble? If I had any more doubts, I'd take you down. Good luck, there's never enough left in the bottle. If I had any more doubts, I'd take you down, 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 down. If I had any more doubts, I'd take you down, 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 If I had any more doubts, I'd take you down.
All right. Boys, girls, what is up? I see that you have failed to accept my challenge, which therefore means I win by default. So I shall not be suffering through Tarkov and you all attempting to manipulate me at this time, but shall instead be moving on to Oxygen Not Included. Far, far greener pastures. And that, in and of itself, is a celebration to be had. Also, hello. Hope you had a good weekend. I know mine was fantastic. I can't wait for the rest of this week, not gonna lie. I got 3 more days to go. Then I got a weekend, and then I got a pretty busy week next week. Not gonna lie. It's gonna be a bit different. It's gonna be a bit different. We're definitely gonna have to alter our schedule for next week. Just a little bit. Just a tiny, teensy little bit. But it will be for the best. In the end. It certainly will be. Okay, we're just getting the game switched over. I think, you know, I gave enough time. I gave like 11 minutes. You know, that's good. That's good. We can just move on. We'll just jump straight into it. How does that sound? I think that sounds fantastic. Bloop. There we go. Give it some time to boot on up. Make sure everything is good. Oh, I do have one thing real quick I gotta put on this laptop before we truly get started. So I'm not quite ready just yet. I know, it was booting really slow. Thankfully, it's to the login menu now, which is a blessing in and of itself. Let's see, I just need to switch. Right there, beautiful. We're on cycle 127, which I've been told is very decent. Don't know if I can truly believe that, but we can assume it's decent. No one would really lie to me to make me feel better. Okay, so... Oh, here, hold on. Like I said, let me get this thing real quick. This is actually kind of important. This is part of something I'm working on for a future little project that we'll do. Because you guys love the Tarkov script thing so much, it inspired me to do a couple of other things too. This is part of the project. You're not really going to be able to see it. Basically what I'm doing is I'm tracking data from Twitch using like an API with Python that will basically allow me to see how I can integrate other fun ideas in ways that we can really use them. So, that's what this is over here, but I have to get it running first. And I want to have it running just like while we're sitting here, so that I don't have to worry about it, and it should be connected. Looks like it's got a stable connection right there, which is great. It doesn't have to run like constantly, it just has to run long enough to just kind of catch traffic as it comes in, potentially. Witchcraft, yes, but fun witchcraft, not the burn you at the stake kind of stuff. This is the fun stuff, or it will be when we get to that point with this particular one. Okay, come on, load in. Let me see it. Let me see it. And go. And go. And you're not going. I'm glad you can't see this. This is embarrassing right here. Why are you not going? Unless you don't have a valid connection. Oh, there it goes. Okay. That should do. That should do right there. Yeah, so it's not like tracking a whole lot of data. Basically, I'm just looking for like different events that happen, or that typically happen within the Twitch chat. I want to see how it sends the information, and then we can use that for fun rewards and activities later on. That is going to be the true power of what we have. What is this? The red, huh? Alright, Halo scene. Never heard of him. I'm excited. Alright, what were we doing here? Woo! Mosquito with the resub. 3-month streak, thank you. You control me? I bet you do. Hold on, did that get that? That was one of the things I was trying to capture, I think. We'll let it go. If I can't get the data here, we'll get it the next time. Not too big of a deal. I can actually show you guys kind of what it's doing later on. For now, let us focus on some of the more immediate concerns, shall we? I don't remember. You always play them, do you? Oh, I must just not recognize the name, I'm sorry. I apologize. Stand by a second. So offended. I bet you are. Nah, you're not the kind of person to get easily offended. Bunch of mealwood seeds, coal, algae. I feel like this is something we should really take advantage of. Well, yeah, you would, Mosquito, because you're addicted to this game. You've been fully consumed by it. Unlike myself, I am not consumed by it. I am very much unbiased. You stopped to play Dead Space? That is true. That is true. You have done that. I will give you that. So I'm thinking, think, right? Think. We like to think around here, you understand. We've got this chlorine down here, right? We already know... Hold on. This shouldn't be storing... What do I have this sieving out? Chlorine. Oh! Yeah, so it should be sieving chlorine. Okay. You're not addicted to it yet? Good, good. That is good to hear. Trying to figure out what's what is the uppity here. We shouldn't have that connected, I believe. But we could. No, we couldn't. Could we? Potentially. No, it's impossible. Except it might not be. Nah, it's probably impossible. Shout out. Not on my time. Sorry. So okay. Here's what we're thinking. All right. Hear me out on this. So down here, I've noticed that there is quite a bit of this bleach stone which emits chlorine. And there appears to be quite a buildup of chlorine within this particular area. Now, what if we were to simply just pump the chlorine from there into this area? Because it would be technically sustainable. Would it not? Or at least it would be longer lasting. This idea is probably not going to be as great as I thought, except for when this stuff comes down. There's this bleach stone here. I think if we break this out, it'll let all this bleach stone let the chlorine come down. That is the current belief. Pump it in a pool and go swimming. It's not quite what we're looking for here, I'm afraid. This would be another source to get it from, honestly. So really what we need is to set up that little Atmos suit checkpoint. Right here, as a matter of fact. So we need to deconstruct this, please, someone. Beautiful. Now. Hear me out. So we get here, yes? And that, yes, we understand, I need the airflow tile, which doesn't allow the liquid to come up, right? We believe this to be correct. We will find out, though. So the main idea is we need this Atmos suit in order to complete this project right here, to get this fully contained and allow the gas to come in all around. Now, once we have that, we're going to be sitting very, very pretty indeed. Oh, that's just the checkpoint, so we'll put the dock in right alongside it, see? So there's the checkpoint. Now, yep, it's going the correct direction. Beautiful. We're looking fantastic. Now then, we're gonna deliver the suit. And we are gonna need some better power to that, aren't we? I think we can just do... I think we can mix that up a little bit. This should be fine, I would imagine. What are you doing, Josh? What are you, stupid? Oh, that's not what I wanted. What are you, stuck? Just make a ladder, get out of there. You fool. There you go. See, you didn't even need the whole thing. Okay. Well... it says pipe blocked. Which is true, because this is not yet connected, so it can't sieve just yet. Now the wire's connected. Excellent! Excellent. We're now pumping around. There's gonna be some carbon dioxide and oxygen mixed in there, and that's totally fine. Now we also require... we require specifically another pump, you understand, in order to get breathable oxygen. And we can pull it... now we already have this one set up. Could we do that? No, because we've made a slight miscalculation here. However slight, it is still indeed a miscalculation. We will need to correct it immediately. And we will have to... well, gas bridge doesn't do much for us. We just gotta go like this. And then just allow an oxygen pipe to come somewhere else. In fact, we could just do another filter, you see. Another filter, you see. We could stick it here. Need a gas chamber? I don't know if I'm feeling that right now. Oh, that's not going to work right there, actually. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. We are not exactly swimming pretty right now because we need to do... oh, we can just do here. Yes. Except I messed up. Gas ports cannot overlap. What? It was working previously. Stand by a moment. Gas filter. Okay, this is actually supposed to go more. Are you serious? So I can't overlap that. Probably evil enough to do such things. Yeah, you probably are, knowing you. Oh, I just realized this, this won't do. I want to keep the bleach stone. So this will actually need to be reconfigured. As such, in order to maintain most of that integrity, you see. So we deconstruct... Get out of that menu. Deconstruct this. So that we can have the tile. Temporary tile, I should say. Go that way as such. That still requires gas intake, unfortunately. So, where do we source? How do we properly get the oxygen through? Well, this one's already pumping some oxygen, but that's quite a climb for it to make. We already have this pump here, but again, it's so far away, we don't want to... Oh, I know. Here's what we do. So we make another filter. Right? Here. Which will take the output of this one. And then we want to sieve... Okay, here, hold on. Because we gotta deconstruct that. So it is gonna put a bit of a pause on this for a moment. Ah, shoot, I can't do. Alright, we will have to make a small sacrifice on one of the bleach stones there, but that should be fine. Yeah, it said that before. I'm not super worried myself. So we could really use that done like right now, please. Someone get up there. There you go. Okay. So now that's done, we can also deconstruct this. Which then we can set. Oh, brain. Brain, help me out here. With yet another... Oh, that won't work. No. This will. So we just gotta cancel that. We do this gas bridge. Yes, and then that. Okay, and because we had to make a slight adjustment there, this comes out. Another gas bridge. This. Oh. Nope. This still fine. Just gonna connect there and that. And then deconstruct that to make it a little cleaner, as well as put tile there. This should ensure us proper gas distribution. So that right here with this particular string of power, we are filtering the breathable gas of oxygen, then everything else gets expelled down here and will then later be dealt with. By whatever other things we have going on. That's the call. Do believe that is the call. So hook it up, let's see if it works like we hope. Yep, it's pumping the oxygen in. There's just no chlorine yet, which is completely fine. Yep, that just ensures that we filter only the oxygen in. Everything else is going to get expelled. Any chlorine that comes in will just get filtered in here. There's a little bit there. Beautiful. Okay. So what we want to do is we add airflow tile. As such, we'll uproot that. Mostly to get it out of the way in preparation. We should also dig that out there. Once more. Another airflow tile that just won't get in the way so they can hop over. Theoretically. We can also dig that. And then we just need... Oh, that needs power. Right. Oh, there's this. Which is on its own little power grid. We'll just leave it as is. And then we want to dig that area. We'll give it a high priority. That should allow this gas to come down here. Theoretically. Then also get rid of this because that thing produces hydrogen. We don't want the hydrogen. Yeah, hold your breath in there, by the way. It's a bit of a spooky time. Okay, could you, like, build it? There you go. So that's now pumping. Kind of a mix of everything. It should start to even out. Yep, so we bring down here, store up our oxygen, get ready to actually have someone come in and start doing some of this stuff. Beautiful. Oh, do you know what we did earlier that none of you corrected me on? Now I feel stupid. We didn't actually do this right. To store any excess chlorine that may or may not have come our way. Now what we can do, increase the priority of these things as such. Now that we have someone with an Atmos suit that should be able to come in. And a beautiful supply of chlorine. Except now I've noticed another issue. We're actually not getting all of the oxygen that we need. Because there's a pipe blocked. Specifically this one, because there's such an excess of chlorine coming in here. Which is fine. But what we could do, you know what we could do? We can enable this building and we can feed this down. I know it's a little ugly looking. That way we get a mix of it kind of steadily coming down. Hopefully. And what I don't get is why we're not seeing anybody work on this just yet. Oh, never mind, there we go. That's what we needed. Okay, does that give us our mix? Yes. Got a dead body in the water. I know. That was from a while ago. We'll take care of it in a bit. I got steady things I gotta take care of first. Matter of fact, we could just... Where is that? There you go. Hey, and this stuff's actually working. Maybe we just needed to restart. Because that was a pain before. Gas reservoir, no gas output. Does it require output? Is my question. Oh, this all requires copper. That is a slight issue. Because I don't got a lot of copper lying around. There is iron. We could deal with the iron. That's something I want to get access to, but we need this before then. Okay, so what we need to do then is dig cautiously as such. In order to get at the materials we do need. We just need to be careful that we don't actually touch any of that, I think. Which means we should be fine to just do a little bit of that. And then that should allow somebody to come down and start doing this. Right? Maybe. There's some hydrogen coming down now. Is that what there is here now? That's kinda... We need to disable that so we can figure out if that chlorine here was just temporary or if we're gonna actually get... Yeah, don't stay there, please. Thank you. Let's wait and see if any chlorine comes back from that. I would have thought it would. Then as we're using oxygen down here, this will eventually deplete it. That's the best way to drink it. Yeah, not quite. I know. Once we've got this in place, though, then we can build around it. We can expand this as well. It is doing much better at combating the germs than it was previously, so I think we're on to something. In fact, with this Atmos suit, we can then dig over here. As a matter of fact, why don't we cancel that so we can have a dig order? Ooh, no, 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 not quite like that, not quite like that, not quite like that. Get a dig order. Takes us over there, right? Then we can still have this airflow tile as we had previously. Then once we get this through, we can then close it off with another set of airflow tiles and whatnot. That would be ideal, in my opinion. Now, the other issue is the presence of carbon. Well, carbon dioxide, more specifically. Okay, what was all this? Bristle blossoms? Okay. We're gonna deconstruct all those because they needed irrigation anyway. We will be getting those back up momentarily. I think that's what was causing us to need all the water by hand. Okay. So now we'll bring up there. Anyway, just whenever people get time on that. Well, now that that's properly irrigating, I can't do that. The balm lily seeds require chlorine. I think we'll just do the bristleberries like we had previously. Oops, come on. Come on, we got it. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that we had this, I'm sorry. Volp. Let's see. I don't think we really need another... Ooh, jeez. Another person right now. I'm just gonna reject all that. Yeah, they're all idling now because they don't really have a whole lot to do. Which means we need another project for them specifically. Something we could do is look to tap into this chlorine down here, but in order to do that, we need another iron suit. Yeah, so let's get them on that. Then we can get another Atmos suit checkpoint. And we'll have it go this way. With the suit dock. As well as get all that mopped up really quick. Yeah, they're so bored that they, yeah, they're so idle they got literally nothing to do. And they built the suit super quick, too. Piston, shootable reed fiber. Wrangling traps digestion, phosphor. Oh, it excretes phosphorite. Okay. Alright, that's starting to make a little more progress now. I wondered if that was something that was about to happen. Yeah, we're gonna have a slight issue here in a moment if that breaks. Yeah, it seems like it's just kind of seeping through at the moment. So let's change these to, oh no, he's already working on it. Yeah, that just looks like it's about to break. I want to make sure we have this all in place. And it did break. Probably because the algae, soaked up the water. Is what it appears to be. Good, at least we got all that. Okay, so that kind of helps us get the water back in as well. So right now, not much of the water is really going back in because it's being converted into this polluted water. Because we're letting it build up a little bit as well. Because it appears like the irrigation kind of sucks up the water eventually. So how do we deal with that? How do we deal with that? Well, I mean, there's plenty of other water now. I made the water last as long as I could. So now we can consider expanding into other areas and grabbing up the polluted water in those areas. And using that for what we need. So, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What do we do? Oh, plumbing, can't remember. Can a vent go right there? Nope, because it has to be an unoccupied space. So we'd have to kind of redo this little design here. I think we have plenty of lumber now. We can start converting it into ethanol. I think it goes to ethanol, right? Yeah. These things aren't connected to power just yet. That's right, because we were determining how to go about that. We also need more metal. Metal's a little precious right now. Oh, shit. That was probably the exact opposite I wanted to have happen there. Crap. That's okay. That's okay, it's temporary. Maybe that'll help kill the germs a little bit, though. Maybe it won't, I don't even know. That might be something we need to actually look up, because I feel like we are struggling a slight bit on that particular angle. What is that? Wheezewort. Can be planted in planter boxes, farm tiles, and absorb heat by respiring through their porous outer membranes. Really? Now that is an interesting trait. Very interesting trait. Okay. So probably what we need to do is actually dig out a little bit more of an area here. And even here, to be honest with you. Make this place a little bit bigger so that there's more space. And then add probably those airflow tiles there. Then we can worry about the rest of this in a bit. Yes. Because what this should do is allow water to build up here, then it can come up and above here, but it still is being touched by chlorine if we can get it. It's gonna push some of this water down here, which, that's okay. Because I think we can retrieve that. Oh, matter of fact, I'm thinking about this the wrong way. Because, see, why would we try to disinfect an entire large body of water when we could do something small like this? We could have it trickle down through. Oh no, that's how. That's the real trick, isn't it? That's the real trick, because look, this stuff, the food poisoning is down to like nothing, basically. You come over here and it's just like, it's nigh unmanageable, basically. And then over here we also have the issue of we don't want this oxygen to come in around here. That's not ideal at all for what we need. Then we'll let them walk over. I think that'll let them get over, right? Just as a temporary solution. Is that not quite how that works? Oh no, wait, it is, because we can just deconstruct those, dig those up, because we need to get rid of the algae. Already? That was quick. Is it because we rejected? Shine nymph eggs. We'll take the eggs just for extra. Yeah, just an extra meal option. I believe that's the call for the time being. Kind of slow having to have these guys go in one at a time, isn't it? Man, oh man. If you just get this good, then I'm good with the rest of it. We need to deliver the suit, and then the other bit that we'll have them work on, which is the gas filter here first. Must be built in unoccupied space. Oh, true. True, fair enough. Let's dig this out. I don't know what happened there. Okay, and then we can do this. We can do the gas filter, right? So we'll bring this right here. And it is going to sieve. Well, we'll build it first, then we can set. I guess we don't need to set it. We just need it to sieve a single gas. So the oxygen, the pure oxygen, I should say, will get sieved out, come down here. The impure will then come out. No, we can just vent it out. Yeah, we just vent it out. We don't need to do anything fancy with it. Then we can just do... and even connect as such. As a matter of fact, we can straight up get rid of that particular piping right there. So that we are grabbing only the oxygen. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Only the oxygen is coming in here now. And we're not grabbing some CO2 type of BS. We're gonna up the priority on this just to get a bunch of people down here to knock it out. Because it is important that we get this done. Yep, then, just like I said, the excess gas will come down there. We just want the oxygen. And the power, as we had before, just connect right there. There we go. There's even a little bit of chlorine in there. That will now allow us to focus purely on the oxygen. As it should be. Now comes the tricky bit, which is trying to pump out this chlorine. Well, we could just have it feed straight into this, couldn't we? Yes, because we can just have this output going into this pipe. We've done something wrong. Something very wrong. What did we do? This is going two different directions. So that chlorine goes there. Oh, okay, no. We're good. We're good. We just need the piping that goes. Oh, we did do something wrong. We did. No, we didn't. No. No, I am just stupid. So what we can do is probably a very brute force method of doing this, but oh no, so let's do this. Actually, we don't need to deconstruct all that. So we're going to deconstruct that particular jump. Okay. What does that leave us with? So this chlorine gets pumped straight into the vent there. This has gone nowhere in this time. Okay, that's fine, because what we can do is a gas bridge that connects from here. And then this one here that takes... oh no. Not that. Takes this. Lets it go there. Like so. Should. Oh. Cancel that. Do deconstruct that one, though. That should be good. Well, pumped a little bit of the chlorine. Didn't send it anywhere though, thankfully. Now it's saying that it's unreachable. Probably exactly right. Which means we gotta do this a little different then. No. Says that's unreachable too. Why is it unreachable? Duplicants can't reach the construction site. No, there's a... Wait, where's the suit? Oh. Ah! That's a problem. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, I gotta be able to actually come back with the suit. I do suppose. Okay, so what we can do then down here is... The original idea, we have a chlorine pump right here. Specifically a chlorine pump. So right here, we just straight up filter it as is here, right? And we take the filter. It's gonna go straight up here. This doesn't have to be built immediately right now. This is just kind of a wonky looking deal here. See, here's the thing. I want it to go here. Like so. Okay. So funky as that is, bear with me here. I want that whole thing focused on by somebody. The rest of it should take some priority eventually. One can hope, at least. Okay. Now we may be needing more. Let's see. Natural gas generator, petroleum generator. Converts, produces carbon dioxide and polluted water. Ah, that's how we get some of the polluted water back. Ah, I get it. Get it. Can't quite. Well, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Who am I kidding? Just do this. Put a priority 9 on all of that, please. Because I think we can get 2 of these generators here. Which would be fantastic. Okay. So, what does that mean? Means that we can also pump ethanol down here, which will be very interesting itself. so how are we gonna pump that down? We'll get to that in a bit. We'll get to that in a bit. Does it produce polluted water and just, like, drip it? Is that what you're trying to tell me? You don't output it? Like, into... pipe? What? I'm a little confused. Converts hydrogen into... Ooh. That would give us a use for hydrogen, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm thinking our infrastructure is not quite what we originally thought it was going to be. By any stretch of the imagination. Not even remotely the same stretch of imagination. Yeah. Okay, trying to think. Oh, where are we going wrong? Where are we going wrong? Well... We've got these carbon skimmers here, not that they do a whole lot for us at this time. What do we need? Now, first we need... we need to consider how this is going to affect us. So, let's see. So first off... let's say we connect... let's entertain the fact, okay? Wait, does it... what? How come I can't cancel? There we go. Let's entertain the idea that we take this one here, right? Straight up, over, and we run out of metal again. So we're not entertaining that idea now. But that's okay because... why is it okay? Why would it be okay? Some oxygen there. It's not okay, is it? Nope, it's not. We're making mistakes again. Awaiting compostables. Polluted dirt. Right, what was I... what were we getting polluted dirt from before that we're not anymore? I can't remember. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. And we're getting it from somewhere, apparently. It's not familiar with where. Yeah. Regardless, we need to consider the possibility of truly expanding a couple things. Wait. Oh, is that what it means? But crap, that kind of changes things. Or does it? Or does it? Okay. Well, no, it does. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Some iron over here. We talk about a pipe block? No, I just discovered that ethanol doesn't cleanly put the polluted water out into a pipe. It actually just dumps it on the ground. And I wasn't aware of that, so I had this, like, potentially clean setup. Now it's gonna start filling up. Which is not what I wanted at all. Especially because now it's gonna have the carbon dioxide too. Yeah. I mean, it gives us some more polluted water to work with, because they'll dump it over here. Except I don't want to sieve it. Well, let's not deconstruct it, let's just turn it off. I decided I don't want to sieve it anymore. I actually need to use more of the polluted water. But I don't have any more ore. Yeah, I have a use for it, it's just, it's not cleanly being outputted like I originally believed it was. That's the real issue. I have a perfect place for it to go. And for it to do something, I just... The more I look at this, I kind of want to start over. Mostly due to the way that I've built things. It's not been great for what I actually need to do. There's a gas geyser. You know, and like, there's a couple things, like, so the piping system I spent a lot of time on, but now I'm not so sure it's gonna work out the way I intended, and then my vent system is all kinds of sloppy. Gonna starve? No, it said... Wait, how come it is saying that now? We didn't have a food problem, like, 10 minutes ago. It's not good. Can I get some food? Let's print that. Let's eat that real quick, shall we? This should have been producing, I don't know, man. Bristle blossoms. You know, they take just straight water. Do I have enough piping to... I don't know if I do. Really don't know if this is gonna work. The other issue while I've been thinking here, I've had these guys all sitting idle, which is no good at all. Not even remotely good. I don't want to just give up, but I am beginning to feel that we've made a little bit of a mistake here. Oh no. Wait a second. We might need to jerry rig a little bit here. Shoot, yep, because now I'm really making mistakes. There we go, okay. So maybe if we do that, like so, instead. And then do that? So I just don't want it just to constantly feed into itself. Is the main concern with that. There we go, come on. These should be able just to take regular water. Oh, thank goodness. Then that doesn't pull too much from the main line there. Or at least it shouldn't. Growth halted, body temperature. Oh, these are fine. They're in pretty much the same body temperature. Or do they just need to chill out a little bit? Does the water cool things down? Is that what I'm seeing? Or is it just cooler around here? Man. Yeah, I don't really think we're gonna starve. I think we just kind of got a little bit behind. Should be good now, though. Really, the waters... I spent so much time on the water, I feel like the real issue in the end was actually not the water. It was the gas. And that's a problem. Especially because now, like, I ran that for just a little bit, and that, like, pumped out so much CO2 all of a sudden in just a short amount of time of running, powering basically nothing. Oh, starvation. Oh, it's just me? That's fine. I probably deserve it. Even though this fridge is full. I don't even know what's going on anymore. What's that missing? Dirt and water. Oh, you know what? It's because I don't let the duplicants pump water on their own. Because I'm stupid. That's what it's missing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think we made a slight too many mistakes. You're not always a benevolent deity, are you? What do you mean? What are you trying to say? Yeah, we're gonna hit that starvation deal now. Not letting them have their water. Well, it's not that I wasn't letting them have it. I just missed that was something I needed to take care of. We can remedy it. What sucks is, because of the way I have this set up, the Atmos suit is needed, or maybe we can just... Honestly, we just disable this. Actually, no, we need it enabled. No, come back with the suit. I made... Unequip. Get that suit back over here. Holy cow. Maybe we just need the pump. Oh yeah, and then we can't have that. Gonna cancel that. Okay, now... we have to bring it down so we can actually reach stuff. Yeah, because that's going to be the kicker. That's what we needed to kind of supplement the food supply. Now they're all idle because I don't actually have them doing anything useful with the farms down. For the most part. This is made out of coal, incha, pepper nuts, allergies, medical packs. Should make a bunch of those, actually. Should have been having that to begin with, but, you know. Okay, here, let's do this now. I don't know about that there. Let's try digging out some of that. Shoot, I'm kind of drawing a blank, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been quite this stumped in some time. Can I tell how far up we need to go? If I just press and hold, okay, now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. So shoot, maybe we just need to work on going up. And clearing out all of this lovely water that's in the way now. Which means... should get a couple more Atmos suits. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? We can, get a checkpoint here, right? We need 2 of them? So going like that to go up? I think that's how that works. We're gonna say that's how it works. Go with the... well... guess there's really no point in that. We'll create an airlock system up here. As a matter of fact, why don't we go ahead and do that right now. We're gonna start digging up. I feel like I'm wasting time. Because I think if we take too much time, we're gonna end up running out of resources, and then we're done for, pretty much. I don't really know what the goal in the end is. But now we've got starvation happening all over. I feel like it might be too late. Might have finally messed up. Duplicate, yep. Yep. Well, at least I was the first to go. Well, we got the stuff in place. Let's see if maybe it'll, insufficient resources, water. Now, it's the Atmos suit. It's slowing things down so much. So I died. Oh, man. If we lose too many more, we're gonna have to call that and try again. Yeah, if we dip down into the single digits again, then we've lost our sustainability. Unreachable food. Ow. So confused. So deliver the suits. One last ditch effort, I suppose. Okay, and then events. Right there. Yep. I'll try it. Better now than never, I guess. Starvation, yep. We escaped it for a moment. It's gonna take quite a bit more. Just not sure where, I lost the food all of a sudden. Clearance always permitted. Okay. That's how those work. I guess. Alright, what's in the blueprint? Sand? We don't really need sand, we need, I don't even know, man. We can't take another person right now. Know that for sure. We must be just at the precipice. If we lose too many more, then we're gonna have to start over. Sucks because that... Oh no. Oh, I didn't think about that. Ooh, yeah. think we've properly butchered that a bit now. Surprisingly, it's still kind of working. Okay, there's the Atmos suit again. So then the idea is, from these, kind of building up, and dig out like that space. And then probably find a way to control the polluted water that comes in here. We're gonna pump it out somewhere to get filtered. I don't even know at this point. At least the water stabilized out a bit. We keep coming up with the food shortage and the starvation, but I mean, it seems like it's balancing out. I wonder if we need just another one of these mushers to get us through for a bit. We might need to. Slap it like right there. I don't know, we might be done. Come on. Give it the same priority and the same task. Well, I guess it should be priority 9. At least for a bit. Even though the food, like, sucks. I think it's better than dying. Right? You'd rather die? True, true. How are you doing, Raving? How's life treating you right now? Holy cow, yeah, we've messed up so hard. We've messed up so hard. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and set the plumbing. These other guys can handle that, I think. So, what do we need? We need liquid bridges that come down to connect to this piping right here, specifically. Okay, so... Wow, that's not the button I wanted, which is great. Here we go. So if we go here, 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 there. Well, okay, let's see. And there. Not sure what to do with the goodness. How about myself? Well, it's not going too awfully. I did give out that little challenge for people, and there seemed to be quite a bit of response to it, and then here we are, with one of the lowest view counts that I've had in a long time. Which is okay. I was kind of asking for it, to be honest. Kind of hinting, you know, at fate a little bit. Is there a win condition? Kind of. I think you just have to kind of get out, is what it is, if I recall. Now, what get out entails, I'm not 100% positive on that. I think it's one of those games that you can beat it, or it's like an infinite type of deal as well. Just use that manual generator, I guess. So we need to pump. We need a liquid pump right here. Okay, so the idea is we're gonna set up a liquid pump here that will pump out all of the liquid that we are about to infill in a safe, controlled fashion. Supposedly. So we will do that as such. Hopefully. Throw caution to the wind. I would rather not. We're already on the edge of probably getting dumped on in just a moment here. We're gonna try to salvage the situation. We're kind of trying to blitz it to the top, actually. Not 100% positive how well that's gonna go, but we're about to find out. We're gonna turn this back on so that we're filtering out some of this polluted water, because we're about to get quite a bit. Quite a bit indeed. Done quite a bit of expanding. Yeah, you could say that. We've been working at it. It's just, we're still so new. Pretty sure I've, me specifically, not us in general. This is me. I goofed hard. And now it says unreachable build. Okay, so we can't do that quite yet, which means we gotta deconstruct that until we're ready to close up the gap. Once we're ready to do that, then we can actually go about the rest of it. And see, this was gonna be my saving grace, but now I've had the issue of the carbon dioxide. I don't have a proper gas system in. It seemed good, but now I can see it's largely inadequate. It's all over the place. The plumbing's even worse. To be honest with you, it's not that great. It's not doing so hot as originally designed. In fact, yeah, that's the second duplicate to die right there. Theo, rest in peace, my friend. Like I said, if we drop down to single digits, we've probably lost our momentum. Kind of what it's feeling like, at least. Which sucks, because we were just fine on food, and then all of a sudden, once again, I got wrecked on it. Not quite sure what in the world I did to cause that. It had to be something to do with this up here. I think I screwed up when I did this mass shift over, and my my flow got obstructed. And see, the oxygen generation, it comes up, but really it hasn't been an issue at all. I don't know why it keeps saying that it is. And this stuff, it's oh, what? Where did the carbon dioxide come from all of a sudden? See, and originally I was trying to use the weight of the gases. You can kind of see here a bit. Let me slow it down so we can discuss a bit. I was trying to use the weight of the gases and do kind of like a porous design that would allow the gases to fall to different places where the carbon skimmers would then eat up all the CO2. Which worked, but I'm beginning to understand it's not really a perfect system in any way, shape, or form. Not even in the least. As a matter of fact, it would have been better if I had started with a half-decent gas system that would filter it all out. Because I did get these gas reservoirs right here, but I needed to pump the gas and separate the gases so that I could then deal with them later. At least that's what it feels like, but who even knows, man? Jack Bowl, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Kibah Corporation. I feel so stupid right now, all of a sudden. Because this is not what I designed here. I don't mind suggestions, no, not in the least. I prefer to learn myself, but I don't mind any suggestions if you want to throw one out every now and then. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Just keep in mind, I'm brand new to this. This is like my second colony right here. I'm definitely not saying I know everything, but I think the joy of learning is definitely there for me right now. Is to flood oxygen. Right, so I've been doing that. And like I said, the original design of this was to kind of make it somewhat porous. You can see some of the little, like the vent kind of things. So it was supposed to kind of funnel the CO2 into little pockets like this, where the carbon skimmers would eat it up, the oxygen would keep pushing it down. Yeah, so you had the same idea as me. And I liked it, but as I've had more things come in now, and I also got this, you know, that I didn't properly account for. So now I've got this funky little piping system. It's not even ready because I left it behind after I started starving to death. One main shaft. Oh, you know, that would have been a grand idea, but I'm a bit on the dumb side. Did not think about centralizing that. That's actually not a bad idea. I definitely probably should have started with that central idea. Learned the hard way several times, yeah. Hindsight's 20/20, true. See, I think, oh yeah, there goes the next one. Stinky, yeah. So, lost the momentum, the colony's not able to sustain itself, which is what I was proud of that I was doing before. You know what? Let's do like a last-ditch effort. We'll throw in an extra person. Normally I name people in here, but for this one we're gonna try to. Let's grab you. We're gonna try to dig our way up here. First, we're gonna try to pour in all of the water that we can and get it down. Is Granny Raving still kicking? Are you? Yeah! Yeah, you're right there, taking a shower. Yeah, you're still kicking. You're one of the strong ones. I was the first to die, just so you know. Where? Is my body still around? I died down here in the medical area, in the hospital. Theo said, yeah, right there. Well, I guess Tia was technically the first to die, but I'm the first one to die for like the real issues, not for my original blunder with this. So, basically, I got what I deserved, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. That is now in place. Now we can build that up. Let's get the ladder and get ready to have a bit of fun, huh? Let's do like... I gotta be very careful I don't accidentally open it up right there. Granny Raving gonna carry the colony? Dude, Granny Raving, carry me to the moon at this point. I will take anything right now. Okay, come on, come on, come on. So I'm thinking if we can make a breakthrough here, we can spitball it. We can speed it to the top. Mostly because I don't really know what the overall objective is. I know we gotta get out. And I'm assuming going to the top is like the first step. But this is the farthest I've been so far. But we've just been kind of expanding in a circle rather than going like a shaft or, you know, focusing on a specific area. And I got scared of the slime lung. Which is probably fair because I'm now beginning to see the slime lung creeping in a couple of places. Which is why we got the Atmo suits. So, I just want to see if my little plumbing idea here is going to actually work the way I wanted it to work. That's my big thing right now. I want to see if I can just kind of store away that polluted liquid. Matter of fact, you know what? Why bother with that? Let's just dig that right there. You dig big hole. Alright, let's cancel this. Just focus on the dig itself right there for the time being. And then we can let it pump and do its thing. It seems like quite a bit of water to go through, though. It's for the good of the colony. Yeah, well, I've been trying to keep everybody alive as long as I can. Don't know how well that really served me. I probably would have been better off being a little more callous. Okay, I think we can hit that single rock. That should trickle it down right here. And then hopefully the rate of pumping is enough that we don't have to worry about too much. But we gotta wait for the sleep cycle to go through. No one is starving. That is a bonus. We may have something here, now that this is starting to kind of come back a bit. Should probably increase that priority a little bit, since food is rather important. It's definitely been very interesting to see, like, what small changes I made from the previous colony have adapted into making this one a better one, because my first colony sucked. Like, oh my gosh, we died so quick. This one has lasted probably about 4 times longer than the last one, which I consider that a pretty good start, a pretty good achievement. Maybe not everybody does, but I'm pretty happy with the way that's gone so far. I was a little skeptical of doing the manual generators to start with, but honestly that helped me stay alive for a lot longer. I just didn't have a good way to transition to a clean energy source, and I don't know if you guys remember this. Do you remember when we tried to blitz the the renewable energy? Went straight for it and then realized, oh no, we don't have refined metal. That's causing your food gap. Well, no, it was working fine before. See, the thing was, these were not hydroponic farms before. These were just regular farm tiles. So I looked at them and thought, well, I want to free up my duplicates to do other things, so let's start with this. I cut this down, and then the food shortage happened. And it's because I accidentally cut this off too quick, kind of like I did with the first one. What was nice was I had this as a backup so that it didn't hurt me too much, but I should have transitioned and eased into it in stages rather than cutting it all at once and thinking that it was going to be good. That's a bit of a mistake that I continue to make. Okay. So once more. Come on, run up there. Yeah. Open the plug. Who is this? Raving? Ah, no, it spilled over. Ah, man. Shoot, I didn't think it was gonna spill over like that. Okay. We gotta clean up quick. It's nasty stuff. Holy cow. Shoot, that presents its own problems. I mean, it kind of worked. Just, I wasn't very good with it there. Okay, now we want to filter some of this, get it back into this main water supply. You kind of wanted to see that? Yeah! So, I thought it worked kind of like, where was it? Kind of like these little liquid vents and this, this bottle emptier, because they've been going straight down. So I thought, oh, it's going to be a nice, steady stream that goes straight down. Well, no, that's not quite how it works, apparently. Woe is me, right? Holy cow, that is a mess. That is a mess and a half. Can we get that done, like, now, please? I know that's too much. That's gonna be a pain to deal with. But if we could get the rest of it cleaned up. Lock the door on the right. Oh yeah, you can do that, huh? How do you do that? How do you lock it? Is it this? No, that's priorities. No, oh, it's up here. Lock. There we go, okay. I actually have never done that before, so... Okay, well that was a blast, wasn't it? Insufficient oxygen generator. Okay, yeah. I get it. I get it. We're making mistakes. Not that many mistakes, though. We can calm down a little bit. Oh, well. There went the slime lung deal. I'm pretty sure that just brought it in. Did it not? No diseases, really? Huh. What do you know? What do you know? Maybe all hope is not lost. Oh, that is nasty. That was a fun mistake, though. Well, I'm happy you're having fun with it. Yeah, neon green. That's the good stuff right there. Holy cow, that is just terrible. That is awful. But I mean, it's still better than what the alternative might have been tonight. Which would have been, suffering in Tarkov with that, with chat ruining my life. Really glad I'm doing this instead. This is a fun kind of stress, not that other stuff. The other stuff's fun, but I like this more. For now. Okay, it's gonna take a bit, won't it? Okay, well, this should be fine to just go on its own, right? Down the center shaft. Oh yeah, what the heck? Good spot on that, thank you. When did that happen? Yeah, that's a real good spot. Thank you for that. That might be contributing to what happened with my, oxygen deficiency. Did we get it all? No, there's a little bit there. There we go. Okay, we're kind of cleaning this up here. Woo-wee! Holy cow. So what we could probably do is once this is finished pumping, we can break this down here. Let it pump the rest of that, and then we can move it, you know, deconstruct it, move it down here. Pump the rest of it back out. And then we can mop up the rest, and then... Well, in fact, we don't even have to mop it up. We could just break the rest down, have it fill in, I think. Or you know what we could do? We could just go... We could just go exploring to the moon. Honestly. We've locked that door, just go straight up. Might as well go with it now. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We got this right here. This is blocked off, can't come through, should be fine. Maybe we can just take this opportunity to run up and explore a little bit. Oh, hello. This would be my first time seeing a cold area. Wheezewort. Oh yeah, they're like a natural cooler. That's right, I saw one of those before. What are your temps at the crops? About... kind of averaging about 29 centigrade. 28 to 29 centigrade. That's good, isn't it? Or am I mistaken? Colony achievement. What? Oxygen not occluded. Distribute 1,000 kilograms of oxygen using gas vents. Oh! Hooray! I'm so happy. Okay. Alright, come on. Take us to the top. Take us to the top. More granite. Polluted ice. Liquefiable. Interesting. It's interesting. There's a whole bunch of these. Consuming vacuum? Check the high end of the temp scale. 36.9, 29.9. Wait. High end of the temp scale. 5 to 30? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine right now. Honestly, this little group right here was the only ones that were bad before, and I've been trying to be mindful about the no, I don't want to risk going on off the wall in the food shortage. You're US, so you play far? What do you mean by far? Oh, you mean Fahrenheit? I'm US too, but I just go off of the default settings typically. You US? What state? Tell me. Hit me. Are you a bro or are you not a bro? Texas? Oh my goodness. Utah. Not Texas. You're alright though. You're alright. I think we can get along. I'm mostly thinking we're gonna be trying again, starting over, more than likely. I just want to see. I want to get a little bit more information for the next one, so that we can do like something more cohesive on the setup. Because now that I understand more of the research, I understand what all the items do. I understand like the liquid reservoirs and all that stuff. I really think starting over would give a very clean setup. Modularity, true, true. Kind of like doing an object-oriented programming design. Dude, so when I was first learning programming, by the way, I hated object-oriented. I'll be honest with you, I I thought it was the worst. My O2 is offline. Where? Which one? If you're talking about down here, this is just like temporary, so I don't actually need this running all the time. It just started back up. Yeah, I'm running most of this off of the manual generators for a bit, just because I need to... Mid base was dead. Yeah, so I have... Not that one. I have like a couple different power grids, because I was having issues before. With the smaller wires. So... Anyway, what was I saying? Because object-oriented is real good for electronics. Well, okay, yeah, but... I'm meaning more like, I didn't like it because of... It was different from my original, like, normal way of thinking, if you will. Once I got used to the idea, I can't get enough of it, to be honest with you. OP is nothing to macro binding. Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. When I started using OOP more and actually enjoying it, I began to love programming like way more. And then it changed the way I think about more things as well. So like for example here, even with this game, right? So the first colony I did was just kind of a shot in the dark, right? Had no rhyme or reason to it. This one, when I started, I started a little bit more modular, but then as I got overwhelmed with some of the, with some of the new stuff, it started to kind of fall apart. In the end, though, it worked out pretty good. Oh yeah, gonna turn that back on. Should take Lisp seriously. I am tempted to, actually. I wanted to, I've wanted to get more... So I have plenty of experience in Python now, that I like it. I kind of want to do, JavaScript. Just, you know, like, kind of get my feet in the water. I've done some C# now. I do want to look at Lisp and a couple of different other ones, but I don't want to get too... I don't want to swan dive into anything, you know what I mean? The heck, these Wheezeworts are everywhere. They absorb heat? Is that something that we need? Would that help? It's like the glue that holds the universe together. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, man. Man, look at that. Look at that temperature difference all of a sudden. Because it goes like from temperate, and it's an instant shift right there. Wheeze is your friend. So these are something that you're normally going to be wanting to use. There's quite a few of them, so they must not be super hard to find. At least on this first... The default asteroid thing, I would imagine. Because I noticed it seems pretty... Your initial starting zone has a good chunk of fairly normal stuff. This algae and slime is literally everywhere. Is there a reason to go down as opposed to up? Or are you naturally supposed to go up? Because I'm assuming the natural direction of progression is going up. I just want to know if I'm on the right track with that. Oil and molten power. Oh. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. I did see that there was like there's a natural gas vent somewhere. I could have swore I saw. Maybe that was the last one. Was it top right? Oh yeah, right there. Dang, you got a good eye. Yeah, just natural gas right there. And I saw that that was an option, but where it was still through all this, you know, slime and stuff, I didn't really want to touch it too heavily. And now I'm beginning to see, okay, this is something else I'm learning now. Slime lung, apparently, once you break this stuff up, it kind of starts to seep around. So it's not just spread by touch. It emits polluted oxygen once dug up. It's interesting. Oh, the slime lung is in the oxygen. Oh, okay. See, that makes sense to me now, because I thought it was just a touch thing, so... It emits that once you dig it up, so if I hadn't touched it, and I just went around it, wouldn't have been as big of a deal. But because I dug it up, and I've touched some of it over here, now it's actually in the air, and will cause problems later. See, so now I know that for the next time. Wolframite? What in the world is that? Oh, is it just slime? No, it's metal ore. What? Oh, there it goes. It just had the description wrong. Is a dense metallic element in the solid state. It is a source of tungsten and suitable for building power systems. Oh, okay. There's granite, there's snow. Becomes water when melted. Polluted ice. Ice. Abyssalite. Polluted water. Unknown. Interesting. Okay. 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 I mean... I mean, what do you guys think? Should we start over? Or should we just keep sticking with what we've got right here and just kind of bulldoze our way through it? Because I feel like I've kind of brute forced most of this. Oh, and I've already filled up this freaking reservoir. That's unfortunate. You see, again, the big issue is the lack of modularity that I have afforded this. About to learn the lesson about heat. Oh, good. I love learning. Learning's always a good time. Wait, does that... So right now this is all food poisoning right here. Does this... Polluted water... No, it should still be fine, right? Sure you. I'm not really too super focused concerned right now. I'm just running up and I want to see... Okay, so we're digging through. Very, very slow, though. Which I guess makes sense that it would be slow. Slow because you're building? Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I know. It's got the supplies really far back. And I'm sure there's a better way. I know there's automation and stuff. I do want to get into that eventually. Oh. You know what? Here's something that I didn't even notice before. Up 3, over 1, up 3, back over 1. The dupe can climb the passage. I'm not quite sure what you're saying with that. Do you mean like right here? Or do you mean just like as a general rule of thumb? Oh, when you dig. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Oh, because can't they go like, if you don't require the ladder? Well, I don't necessarily, but I would like to keep it. It would be faster though, wouldn't it? I'm actually curious about this security door though. Requires a sample. I've actually never seen one of these before. So you snake. Oh, okay, so it's like, just so I understand here, it's like 3. Oh, I get it, because they can jump 2 tiles, can't they? So is that about right? Because they have this to stand on, 1 tile up, then climb over that. So it would look something like that, right? Yeah, okay. Good. I'll keep that in mind for another time, actually. It's actually pretty decent. You know, maybe I'll try it right now. Why not? Why not? So if I go like over here, like that. It's 3. Okay, then I could just put like ladders in the mix here. Right? Kind of? Ish. Well, no, because this would have to go there, wouldn't it? I don't know, man. I think I had the right idea, and then I confused myself. Let's try that, though. Oh, but I'd also have to dig that right there so they have the space to actually move up there. Oh, that was it? Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I'm doing it kind of weird, too. I'd imagine I'm doing it somewhat strange, as opposed to the normal, optimal strategy. Well, how about this? Let me do like the little worker bee look right there. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. Just give me a moment. Hold on just a second. You're stupid. Yeah, I'm wondering. Okay, 1 second. Hurry? Why? There's no need to hurry. Look, everything is stable now. As far as I can tell. Okay, we're probably gonna go for just a few more minutes. I do have a couple things I need to do. I got a plumber coming tomorrow to do some stuff. I gotta clean up the basement a bit. I gotta figure out what the heck went wrong with that, too, because that was part of what I wanted to do tonight, was get that monitoring so I could capture some traffic on Twitch so that I could get some new stuff. Did you grab the Coke? Did you use your points, bud? Let me see here. Let's see, review the rewards queue. Ah, you haven't. So no, I didn't grab the Coke. There's your answer, bud. Looks like we filled up all of these too. That's unfortunate. Gonna have a man run a snake in your pipes. You do that, bud. Oh, so it's not like the whole thing is cold. We've just reached into a cold biome, specifically. Climbed as far as he could. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. But that's how it's done. Cool, yeah, now I know. Now I know. That's actually pretty decent to know. Thank you for that. So I'm just trying to think here. Definitely want to be more modular. I need a cleaner design. I liked the way this ended up turning out. Very utilitarian. This, I probably should have accounted for a little more space and all that. The mess hall, not the best idea I've ever had. I probably could make it cleaner. I'm sure the decor will help the next time. Because I did notice... Well, not the room overlay specifically, it was this one. So I noticed I did pretty decent on this, but I didn't have enough plants for everywhere, and the decor was like, okay. I should have done more of that, but this is all awful. I'm sure that doesn't help morale some. Should be more central for speed, yeah. Well, originally I only needed it down here because they'd come over here, take care of all this, and they'd come up over here to bed. And now I kind of am wishing that I'd done it more, like, right here, essentially, and expanded it more so that it had more showers, more lavatories, more sinks. But I didn't expect to get as far as this many duplicates at once, so... And then I had to jerry-rig a hospital down here. That was kind of fun. Loved that. That was great. Impromptu farm, too. I am, however, pleased that I figured out the plumbing system. And now I also know how water works with single tile stuff like this, breaking it open. It's not quite as straightforward as I originally believed it was. It kind of spreads out more, which is what liquid would do. I'm just too stupid to think of it that way. And then I know that I can find these probably just by going up, I'd imagine. Sleet wheat. A chili grain that can be processed into food. Really? What does it require? It requires very cold temperatures, that's for sure. That seems like something that you could easily, like, set up right here, though. As long as you don't mess with the temperature too much. But if you leave enough of the ice around, surely that would keep temperature. That's something for later, though. So I'm thinking we can hold on to this colony still. We'll probably keep going with it until we actually truly run it into the ground. Kind of wonder, can you move this printing pod? Like or does it even matter if you move it? No, it doesn't make sense that you could move it. You're just stuck with where it is. That's just part of the game mechanics, I would imagine. Okay. I do wish that I had figured this out a little bit sooner. I still don't think it's doing exactly what I had originally intended. Yeah, see, we got all this oxygen now. We ran out of chlorine. Because for some reason I thought chlorine gas, when it disinfected, it would just remain there. I didn't think it would actually, like, run out. I sure found that out quick. But I also found out, looking at it, it doesn't make sense to try to disinfect this whole body. I'd want to do, like, a little filtering thing. So, like, come up here somewhere, you know, have it infill here, and then it trickles down in a contained small area where it's surrounded by chlorine and it can kind of filter through it, and then the clean water comes down here. I think. Without looking up stuff, that's my original solution, because I just noticed over here, when this thing broke, let me see right here. When this thing broke, this little strip right here, the germs were basically eradicated. It's not touching the chlorine much right now. This stuff, it's not really... It hasn't ever really gone away. It's just kind of sat there. So, I don't know fully how it all behaves. But overall, it's, I don't know. I think we've learned a lot. Just with today alone. How did the germs get in there in the first place? That's a good question. I thought it was something with the filtration thing, like the polluted water. Doesn't it have germs to begin with? Did you mix piss water? Yes, because I saw that all of this produced polluted water, so I just assumed that you could take it all and then you could filter it the same. I'm beginning to think that is not the case. Polluted water in nature has no germs. Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right. I am seeing that. No, wait. Yeah, you're right. 0 germs. So I'm guessing that's not the ideal. Well, see, because the original idea was that this would be a self-sustaining cycle. Unless you open the slime next to it. Well, so the idea is that it takes all the sinks and the lavatories and the showers' polluted water, brings it back in, filters it, and brings it back into the cycle to be reused once again. And I was figuring that that was just fine to do. And honestly, no one's really gotten sick, so I assumed it was working, but maybe I've just gotten lucky. I don't know. Or drop polluted dirt. Oh yeah, well, I've seen the polluted dirt do some stuff like that. But yeah, like, I don't know. I thought it was a good, like, sustainable sustainable water cycle. You've got me thinking maybe I need to rethink that, though. Ooh, Paku. Sandstone. Yeah, I don't have anything for any of that. I'm just gonna... Actually, you know what? Since we got a food problem, let's print those. Let's just... Can I, like, spam attack those? Attack, yeah. Oh, I can't set the priority on it, so they just attack them when they got a moment. I guess. Made a mess. Wait, why are you... Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Get out of there! Oh, I'm so glad we caught that. Holy cow. I almost lost somebody. We almost lost Nails, holy cow. Whew. Good thing we caught that. That's probably why they made a mess. They were stuck in that suit. Now check germs on that water. Oh, yep. Yep, now I see it. Now I see it. So does that count also for, like, the lavatories themselves? Well, I think I know the answer to that. Yeah, because Because they're a germ source. Oh, I see how that works now. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. So I actually, without knowing it, I contaminated my entire water supply. Yeah, so I'm cleaning all of this water that comes in. So it comes into basically this little filter system right here, and then it gets pumped back into the clean water. The clean water comes back out. But the issue is that I should have separated the lavatories specifically. I can use the rest of it just fine. It's the lavatories with that I need to have an extra step with it, I think. That's the only stuff that really truly needs to be disinfected in an extra step. Which now really makes me want to start over. Knowing that, because that seems like a very crucial thing. And that would have saved me a lot of time, because then I wouldn't be dealing with all this. I'm learning either way, it's just... I don't know. I guess it is working. It's probably not that big of a deal to keep going with it. This is all fully pumped out, so we can start figuring out how to get the rest of that how we want to. So if we just like pop that down there for the time being. What time is it right now? Yeah, I gotta go get stuff ready for that plumber. Let's save it here. This actually isn't a bad spot. Yeah, thanks, Jack, by the way. I feel like I learned a lot today just listening to you. I'm really mad that I didn't notice that, because I remember seeing that little circle. I hovered over it like, I don't know what this is. Like, I don't know what this means, and I just thought maybe it was related to the output here. Which now I know it was, because it just means that this is a germ source. And it was right there on the overlay. I just was too stupid to look at it. So, at least now I know why I have the issue that I have now, and... I don't know. I think we can eventually solve it. It's gonna take a little bit to get around to it. But we'll get it next time. Don't go swimming in that pool. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's for sure. Definitely for sure. Although they seem to be fine in it for like small amounts of time temporarily. But definitely not gonna do that constantly. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's see here. So... Well, yeah, like I said, Jack, I really appreciate you coming today and giving me, you know, a couple of pointers on that. I definitely am not the greatest at that. It kinda sucks to have to admit something like that, but it's minimizing germs all you need to do. Yeah, that's kind of the sentiment that I get with that. I'm not doing that right now. But I really like how the game does let you make mistakes, but really, you're not really gonna kill your colony unless you just straight up run it into the ground. Like I did on the first one. Like, for my second colony, I feel pretty good so far. So, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Sorry that we're cutting it a bit short today. I just have a couple things I gotta do. Wednesday is probably gonna be more normal-ish. We'll see. I kind of want to do that little chat ruins me at Tarkov deal again, but I did say that you gotta get to 12 years to do it, and I want to stick to that. Mondays are slow anyway, so I'm planning that to be more of a Friday thing anyway. It's addicting as hell. I also like how when the game kills you, it generally kills you quickly so you can start again. That's true. That is true. Yeah, that first colony I did, I got smoked. I think it was over in a matter of probably about 10 minutes. And that was me, like, rapidly trying to fix things. Wasn't happening. It was not happening. But yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday. Not sure. We'll probably come back to Oxygen again. Unless we decide to do something else. I'll let you guys know more on that. Yeah, just, you know, remember we do have a Discord server if you want to be a part of that. So make sure that you go and, you come back with, yeah, well, I got a plumber coming tomorrow, and I gotta go clean up some stuff before I head to bed tonight. If I wasn't working, I'd be up all night long, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, we gotta go do that, so. But yeah, like I said, you know, we do have a Discord. You can go ahead and join that. I'm usually on Discord. You can catch me anytime if you want to talk to me. You know, throw me some ideas and that. I'm always willing to talk. I got a custom Discord bot that I'm working on there. It's always a good time to stop in there. Yeah, that's basically it. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday for maybe more Oxygen, or maybe we'll do something else. I haven't decided quite yet. Okay? So have a good night. Have a good Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday tomorrow. And I'll see you next time. Bye. How do I do this?